Hey guys, what's up? My name is Damien Seitz and welcome back to the channel. Today we actually have a lot to unpack, quite literally. So I unboxed this yesterday for you guys, and that night I took it down to our beach at sunset and I shot some footage with it, and I am really impressed. The footage and kind of take a look at it. Let's talk about the few things that I love about this lens and the couple things that I don't love as much about this lens. Okay, so the first thing that I love about this lens is the build quality. It feels really nice, it looks really nice, and it just seems like something that's going to last you a long time. Not something that's just going to be something you buy today, break tomorrow. I really love the build quality on this thing. The second thing that I really love is the actual quality of the lens. That aspect ratio, the 1:33 aspect ratio, that wide angle aspect ratio looks really good. And the lens flares are absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. The third thing that I really love about this lens is it makes your cell phone footage look like it wasn't shot on a cell phone. No matter what you do when you're recording on a cell phone, there is just this look like you can kind of tell that it was recorded on a cell phone, but not with this lens. When I was reviewing that footage, it just looked like really good footage, and I really appreciate that, because as a person that shoots on both a main camera and their cell phone and GoPros, I'm always looking for the quality to look the best it can, and to be able to match the images to look like they were shot on one device, because that will really help the flow of your videos. And I really appreciate that this lens just kind of removes that cell phone vibe and just makes it look like really cinematic footage. Now, my main complaint about this lens is actually, I don't know if it's the lens's fault or the case's fault, but when you put this on, this doesn't really click into place. There's nothing to really make it catch, so it's just kind of like, you know, you can just easily move that lens, which means that I shook it a little bit and you can see it kind of knocked itself off center. When I was shooting the time lapse at the end, I actually shot the time lapse a little bit off center, and I actually ended up not getting the anamorphic look at all on that, and I had to add those black bars and kind of fake it at the end. So that last clip of the time lapse with the sun going down, that wasn't really shot with the anamorphic look. I had to add those black bars myself and crop into the image, which was really not fun, and it really disappointed me. That was a very big disappointment for me. The other thing is that when you're recording in this anamorphic lens, if you move it, you'll get these little wobble shakes. So it just gets a little shake, like a rolling shutter look. It doesn't look that good. It kind of becomes jittery and shaky, and I think that's just because of the lens's design, the anamorphic lens, the way that the optics work inside the lens. I don't think that's really, that might be something that's in all anamorphic lenses, and if so, then I'm an idiot and ignore that. It's not that big a deal, but it is something to keep in mind, because especially if you're a first-time filmmaker and you're not as cautious or careful or mindful, you could go out and if you're not holding your phone super still, you could get a lot of that shake and that rolling shutter if you just forgot that, oh yeah, I need to keep this perfectly horizontal so that everything comes out looking really good. You could end up with that little bit of that rolling shutter and that shake look. But you guys be the judge of the footage, because I think it did turn out fantastic, and let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below. This lens is $150, and to be honest with you, that's not cheap. it's cheap as far as lenses go, but it's not cheap for, you know, something this size. But it does seem to be really worth the value. I mean, I would have paid more for this lens. And that's how you know you're getting a good product. When you're like, yeah, I would have paid more for it. I would have paid $200 or $250 for this lens and not complained about the price after seeing that footage. So I think it's worth it, but let me know what you guys think of it down in the comment section below. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace. Later!